Today's topic is something that almost every English learner has said at least once. I can understand English, but I can't speak it. Does this sound familiar to you? Think for a second. Do you also feel this way?
Yes, and that's exactly what we're going to talk about. Why is it possible to understand movies, YouTube videos, even podcasts like this one, but when it's time to open your mouth, nothing comes out?
Hello and welcome. Here you can learn English easily. We are here every single day to help you get closer to your goal.
So let's dive in. First, let me ask you, when was the last time you listened to English and understood almost everything? Maybe yesterday, maybe this morning. You probably felt proud, right? But then imagine you met a native speaker on the street and they asked you, "Hey, how's it going?" Suddenly, panic. You freeze.
Exactly. And that's the paradox. Your brain knows the words, but your mouth doesn't cooperate. Why does this happen? And more importantly, how can we fix it?
Let's break it down. Step 1. Passive knowledge versus active knowledge. Passive knowledge means you can recognize words and understand them when you hear them. Active knowledge means you can actually use them in real conversation.
Think of it like this. You know how to recognize a song when you hear it, but that doesn't mean you can sing it perfectly. Understanding is recognition. Speaking is production. And production needs practice, not just listening.
So, here's the first key message of today's episode. Listening alone is not enough.
But don't worry. We will give you strategies to turn your passive knowledge into active speaking skills. And we will make it fun.
Let me ask you, dear listener. Do you remember the first time you watched a movie in English and suddenly realized, "Oh, I understood that sentence"? That was probably a magical moment. Your listening skills improved.
Yes, but speaking is different. Why? Because speaking requires speed. You don't have time to think about every grammar rule. You don't have time to translate from your native language. You need instant reaction.
And that's why many learners get stuck. They understand because listening gives them time. But speaking? Speaking feels like a race.
So if you feel nervous when speaking, you're not alone. Millions of learners feel the same. The good news is there's a solution.
Another big reason is fear. Fear of making mistakes. Fear of sounding stupid. Fear of being judged.
But let's be honest. Have you ever laughed at someone who spoke your language imperfectly? Probably not. You admire them for trying. So why don't you give yourself the same kindness when speaking English?
Exactly. Mistakes are not the enemy. Silence is the enemy.
Here's a challenge for you. Next time you hesitate to speak, remind yourself, better broken English than no English.
Say it out loud with us. Better broken English than no English.
Better broken English than no English.
Now, let's talk about solutions. How do we move from understanding to speaking?
Strategy number 1, shadowing. This means listening to a native speaker and repeating exactly what they say, like a shadow.
For example, listen to this sentence. I can do it. Now, repeat after me. I can do it.
Good. Don't worry if your accent is not perfect. The goal is to train your mouth to move.
Strategy number 2. Think in English. Stop translating in your head. For example, if you want to say ich have Hunger in German, don't first think in German, then translate. Just think, I'm hungry.
But how do you train this skill? Start with simple things. Look around your room and describe them in English. For example, this is my phone. The phone is on the table. The table is brown.
It sounds too easy, right? But that's how children learn. Simple sentences, repeated often.
Now, here's the secret. Speaking is a habit. You can't just study once a week and expect fluency.
So we suggest a daily speaking ritual. For example, every morning, talk to yourself in English for 2 minutes.
You might say, "Good morning. Today is Sunday. I feel happy. I will go to work later. I hope the weather is nice." It doesn't matter if no one is listening. You're training your speaking muscle.
Yes, speaking is like going to the gym. If you don't train, the muscles stay weak. If you train daily, they get stronger.
Let's practice right now. Imagine you are introducing yourself. I'll ask questions and you answer out loud, even if you're alone. What's your name? Pause. Where are you from? Pause. What do you like to do in your free time? Pause.
Great. Did you answer? If yes, fantastic. If no, rewind and try again.
See, you're already speaking, and the more you practice, the easier it becomes.
Here's another important idea. Stop saying, I can't speak English. Instead, say, I'm learning to speak English.
Yes, words matter. Your brain believes what you tell it. If you repeat, I can't, your brain blocks you. If you say, I'm learning, your brain opens the door.
So repeat with us. I'm learning to speak English.
I'm learning to speak English.
Feel the difference? That small change in words can change your confidence.
Let's talk about confidence. Why do you think children can speak their native language so fast? It's not because they know grammar. It's because they are not afraid.
Exactly. Children don't care if they make mistakes. They just speak. But adults? Adults are scared. They think, what if I say it wrong? What if they laugh at me?
But here's the truth. Most people don't care about your mistakes. They care about your ideas, your personality, your story.
Imagine you meet someone new. Would you rather they speak perfect English but say nothing interesting, or speak broken English but tell you a funny story?
Of course, the second one. Communication is more important than perfection.
Let's imagine a situation. You are in a cafe in London. The waiter comes and says, what would you like to drink?
In your head, you understand the question perfectly. But when you want to answer, you panic. Silence.
Now, how do we fix this? One technique is to prepare phrases in advance. For example, can I have a coffee, please? I'd like some tea, please.
Practice these phrases again and again. Say them out loud with us.
Repeat after me. Can I have a coffee, please?
Now, I'd like some tea, please.
Perfect. If you practice before, your brain won't freeze in real life.
Another reason speaking is difficult. Translation. Many learners try to translate from their native language.
Yes, and translation is slow. For example, if your native language is Persian, you might think, then translate word by word, I want go cinema. But that's wrong.
Instead, you need to think directly in English. I want to go to the cinema.
So, here's a fun exercise. Stop translating. Just describe things simply in English. Even if you only know basic words, use them. For example, instead of saying, this restaurant has a wonderful atmosphere, just say, I like this restaurant. It is nice.
Simple is better than silence.
Okay, listener, here's a daily challenge for you. Every day for 1 week, record yourself speaking English for 1 minute.
Yes. Choose a topic. For example, Day 1, introduce yourself. Day 2, talk about your favorite food. Day 3, describe your room. Day 4, talk about a movie you like. Day 5, explain your daily routine. Day 6, say what you will do tomorrow. Day 7, tell a short story from your childhood.
Don't worry about mistakes. Just record, listen, and try again.
And if you do this for 30 days, your speaking will explode.
Now, let's talk about repetition. Why do songs get stuck in your head? Because you hear them many times.
The same works for English. If you repeat the same phrases often, they become automatic.
For example, repeat this phrase 10 times. How are you? Now, I'm fine, thank you.
At first it feels boring, but after many repetitions, your mouth remembers.
This is called muscle memory. Your tongue, lips, and brain work together automatically.
Another problem, grammar fear. Many learners think, I can't speak because I don't know the grammar perfectly.
But listen carefully. You don't need perfect grammar to speak. You need communication.
For example, if you say, yesterday I go to park, people will still understand you.
Yes, of course, the correct sentence is, yesterday I went to the park. But the message is clear.
So focus first on speaking. Later, you can fix the grammar.
Let's practice a small conversation together. Ready? Hi. How are you? Pause.
You say, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good. What's your name? Pause.
You say, my name is...
Nice to meet you. Where are you from? Pause.
You say, I'm from...
Perfect. Did you answer out loud? If yes, give yourself a high five.
And if not, rewind and try again.
Here's another secret. Fluency is not about knowing more words. It's about using the words you already know quickly.
Yes. For example, you know the word book. Now, use it in different sentences. This is a book. I like this book. I read a book yesterday. Do you have a book?
See?
One word, many sentences. This is how you build fluency.
Here's a fun technique, the mirror method. Stand in front of a mirror and talk to yourself in English.
Yes, it feels silly at first, but it's powerful. You see your mouth, your expressions, your confidence.
Say things like, "Hello, how are you today? I'm happy. I'm learning English. I can do this."
When you see yourself speaking, your confidence grows.
Think about brushing your teeth. Do you think before brushing? No, you just do it. Speaking English should be the same, automatic, part of your daily routine.
Yes. If you only practice once a week, your brain forgets. But if you practice every day, even for 5 minutes, it becomes natural.
So let's create a small habit. For example, every night before sleeping, say 3 sentences in English about your day.
Like this. Today I studied English. I cooked dinner. I watched TV.
Simple, short, but powerful, because it trains your brain every single day.
Let's be honest. Some of you feel shy to speak. You don't want others to hear your mistakes.
But remember this, speaking English is not a performance. It's communication. You don't need to be perfect. You need to be understood.
Exactly.
So if you're shy, start speaking alone. Talk to yourself, record your voice, practice in front of a mirror.
Then, step by step, try speaking with others, maybe a friend, maybe online, maybe even with us by repeating.
Confidence grows with small steps.
Let's play a question game. I will ask and you answer out loud. Ready? What is your favorite food? Pause.
Good.
Next question. What time do you usually wake up? Pause.
Great. Another one. Who's your best friend? Pause.
Did you answer? If yes, wonderful. If not, pause the podcast and try again.
This game forces your brain to react quickly, like in real conversation.
Another reason learners don't speak. They think they don't know enough words. But here's a secret. You don't need thousands of words.
Yes. With only 1,000 to 1,500 common words, you can have everyday conversations.
So instead of learning difficult words like anti-disestablishmentarianism, focus on simple ones like eat, go, want, like.
And most importantly, learn words and sentences, not alone. For example, I like pizza. Do you like pizza? Yes, I like pizza very much.
That way, you can use them immediately in speaking.
Let's talk about the listening trap. Many learners listen for hours, movies, songs, podcasts, but they never speak.
Yes, listening is good, but passive. If you only listen, you become a spectator, not a player.
It's like watching football every day, but never kicking the ball. Will you become a football player? No.
So after listening, you must speak. Always. Even if it's just repeating one line.
Let's do a small role play. Imagine you are at the airport. I'll be the officer. Hello, can I see your passport, please? Pause.
You say, here you are.
Where are you going today? Pause.
You say, I'm going to London.
Have a safe flight.
See?
That's real practice. Even simple dialogues prepare you for real life.
Many learners stay silent in class or with friends because they don't feel ready.
But here's the truth. You will never feel ready. You must speak before you are ready.
Yes. Think of swimming. You can't learn swimming by reading a book. You must jump into the water.
So next time, even if you only say one word, say it. Break the silence.
Let's make speaking fun with tongue twisters. Repeat after me. She sells seashells by the seashore.
Haha, difficult, right? But great for your mouth muscles. Another one. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers.
The goal is not perfection. The goal is training your tongue.
Every time you speak, celebrate. Even if it's just one sentence.
Yes. Tell yourself, I did it. Clap your hands, smile, feel proud.
Because motivation comes from success. And success comes from action.
Remember, every small step brings you closer to fluency.
Now, let's practice storytelling. I will start a story, and you finish it. Yesterday, I went to the park. I saw a big dog. The dog was paws.
Now you continue. Say something, the dog was friendly, or the dog was scary. Anything.
Good. That's how you train creativity in English.
All right, first up, quick answers. Practice responding instantly without overthinking. I'll throw out a question, and you at home shout out the first thing that comes to mind. Ready?
Let's do it. What's your favorite kind of music?
Boom. Did you answer immediately? Great. Remember, speed over perfection. Next, we need automatic phrases. These are your survival tools, sentences you can use without thinking. Think of them as verbal reflexes.
Like, excuse me, can you help me? I don't understand. Or, can you say that again? Drill these until they flow naturally. They're conversation life rafts.
Absolutely. Now, a common trap. Waiting for perfect English before speaking. Big mistake. It's like waiting to get fit before going to the gym. You need to start speaking to improve.
Exactly. Think of speaking as your language workout. The more you exercise your speaking muscles, the stronger they become.
All right, what if the problem isn't grammar, but nerves? The emotional block is real. Feeling shy, embarrassed, or anxious is normal.
Here's a trick. Become an actor. When you speak English, imagine you're playing a role in a movie. You're not you. You're an English-speaking character. It takes the pressure off and makes it fun.
Love that. Another secret weapon. Questions. If you're stuck, ask questions. Where are you from? What do you like? How was your day? People love talking about themselves, and you get to practice speaking.
It's a win-win. Now, let's talk vocabulary. Don't learn words in isolation. Learn them in context. Instead of just travel, learn I want to travel to Spain. Traveling is fun. Or do you like to travel?
Context is key. Okay, what about mistakes? Many learners fear them. But here's a technique, self-correction. If you say something wrong, don't panic. Just correct yourself and keep going.
For example, yesterday went to the park.
See?
Fix it and continue. It shows confidence and people respect that.
Now, let's talk about conversation flow. It's not about fancy vocabulary, it's about connection words. But because so. These are the glue that holds sentences together.
Exactly. I like pizza because it's delicious. Or I wanted to go out, but it was raining. These small words make your speaking sound natural.
Time for a quick thinking exercise. I'll say a word, and you make a sentence immediately. Word, coffee.
Did you do it? This trains your brain to respond fast. Now let's try the shadowing drill. Repeat after me, immediately, without thinking. I'm learning English.
I can speak better every day.
Mistakes help me learn.
I'm not afraid to speak.
Great.
Shadowing builds speed and confidence. And finally, celebrate progress. Think about where you were a year ago. Could you understand this podcast then? If not, that's progress.
Yes, and progress deserves celebration. Smile, clap, be proud. The journey is long, but every step counts. Now, imagine you have a confidence switch in your brain. Off means shy, on means confident.
Before speaking, flip that switch on. Tell yourself, I can do this. I can speak. It sounds simple, but your brain listens to your thoughts.
Okay, let's arm you with conversation starters. Hi, how are you? Excuse me, can I ask you something? What do you think about? These are your magic keys to unlock conversations.
And remember, mistakes are gold. Every mistake is a teacher. If you never make mistakes, you never grow. So next time, smile and say, "Thank you, mistake, for helping me learn."
Time for a practical exercise. Set a timer for 1 minute. Speak nonstop in English until the timer ends. It doesn't matter what you say, just don't stop.
Right.
Now for a fun speaking game. Yes, and when someone says something, you reply, yes, and add more.
It forces you to keep speaking.
Exactly. We can practice a real-life shopping dialogue. I'll start. Hello, can I help you?
Now it's your turn. Yes, I'm looking for a t-shirt.
Simple, right? These short dialogues are the building blocks of confidence. Every day, ask yourself 3 questions in English.
What did I do today?
What will I do tomorrow? What am I grateful for? Answer them out loud. It builds language and positivity.
Another tip, practice short reactions too. Really? That's great. Oh no. Wow. They make you sound natural.
And finally, break the overthinking habit. Don't think too much before speaking.
Just speak.
If you don't live in an English-speaking country, create your own environment. Change your phone to English, watch YouTube in English, talk to friends online.
Surround yourself with English so your brain feels it's normal. And here's a game, the 5-word challenge. Use 5 random words to make one story. Dog, rain, pizza, school, happy.
I saw a dog in the rain. After school, I ate pizza. I was happy. Did you try it? That's how you train creativity in English. And don't forget, speak with emotion. I'm so happy today, with a smile. It makes your speaking alive.
So, to recap, don't wait for perfect English. Mistakes are gold. Practice short dialogues. Build daily habits. Add emotion and confidence. And most importantly, speak now, not tomorrow, not one day, now.
Exactly. We've covered a lot today, and we gave you tools: shadowing, mirror practice, daily questions, storytelling, quick games, automatic phrases, and the yes and exercise. All of these are here to help you unlock your speaking power.
And now, the challenge is yours. Will you just listen, or will you also speak? Remember, silence is the enemy. Even one small sentence today is victory.
Yes. And we want to hear from you.
Tell us in the comments. Do you also feel that you understand but cannot speak? What strategy will you try first?
So go ahead, be brave. Leave a comment. And remember, you are not alone. We are here with you every day, step by step, until English becomes your language too.
Thank you for listening. Keep practicing, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself.
We'll see you next time, and don't forget to leave your comment.